So yeah, can you see that? Does it look cool?
Looks like, yeah, dude, you're fucked up.
I hope the viewers aren't disgusted. It would suck if they just opened up and got immediately disgusted.
I mean,
You think
what
they're
did you
disgusted?
think this bit was gonna inspire?
You know that people aren't alone with their acne. You know,
Uh-huh.
Jason's here too. Everyone.
Hey guys.
What is up, guys? Holy moly.
Hello, hello.
2 weeks in a row.
That camera's on and recording.
No. Sorry, dude, I forgot I have to do everything.
Well, I could do it. I could turn it.
No, it's fine.
Is it still recording? We're still live.
Yeah, this.
All right. What's up, everyone?
Welcome back to the Please Listen podcast for the second episode of the new season. Guys, I am sorry for that intro that you guys just had to witness. It is, I'm assuming, the nastiest thing you've ever seen in your life. Scariest.
It's just my face.
Well, I think you have a great face. I love your face, but I'm just saying maybe someone else out there doesn't.
But you said that was probably the most disgusting intro to a podcast they've ever seen.
Well, statistically speaking, we have millions of viewers. So there has to be someone there who thinks it's disgusting. Now, Christian, why does your face look like that? Talk to the people. Why does your face look like that?
Well, you know, karma, man. Don't go on no teen cruise.
Karma. That you know what? Couldn't agree more. Finally, something's coming back to bite you.
No, fuck, everything's hurting. All right, well, let's just get right into it. Why do I look like this? Why does Jason looks like it a little bit? We all can admit that, right? He looks like a lesser degree.
I mean, like, good, though. He looks good, though.
That has nothing to do. That's just his looks. We knew that already. No, but yesterday, Jason and I went on a boat. We went on a boat with some couple of
Yes. Now let
my
me
girlfriend's
preface this
friends.
by saying there were no high schoolers on that boat. I know when you hear me, Christian, boat, you're gonna think we were on a high school boat again. No high schoolers this time. I promise.
Not a teen
Double
cruise.
checked. We got ID'd and everything. No high schoolers.
We got ID. They're preventing it.
Yeah.
Ever since the last episode, teen cruises have been discontinued.
Yeah.
Like they found
Yeah,
out that
I
they
think
were
you
happening.
exposed accidentally because you enjoyed it. You had a good time, but you accidentally exposed an underground ring of teen
high
cruises
school boats. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
and
but,
awesome flag football.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much. I was gonna go on this boat with my girlfriend and her friends. Jason got caught word of that and begged me for like 3 days to see if he could go.
I did.
And he,
Yeah.
he pestered. Yeah, every single day he asked, "Can I go? Can I go?" And I was like, "Shit, yeah, I'll try to see if I can figure it out." Eventually, we got the yes, and Jason was so excited.
Worst mistake of my life.
Well, we rewind a little bit because we technically had a pregame to this. I went over to your house the day before,
Yeah.
and Jason and I. It was Jason's brother's birthday, and you know, I show up. I'm ready to drink. I'm ready to have some fun. Was forcing Jason to drink a little bit. I had a Bush Apple. Funny thing, Jason's brother, he said that first thing he says, like, "You want a Bush Apple? They're super rare. They're super rare." I went to like 10 different stores, couldn't find one. I had to get my brother to go to like South Carolina just to get me one. Give me a case. Do you want one? Do you want one? And I was like, sure, fuck it if they're super rare. And then yesterday on the boat, I saw so many people with Bush Apples.
Yeah.
Like I saw so many.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure like Bush Apple is like very popular.
Yeah. Super popular.
That's what he was saying on the day of. But back to yesterday. We had to wake up really early. We woke up at like 7-ish. And we picked up Jason and we went on this boat with these people. We did not know any of them. So this was a little bit of a struggle for me. I don't know how Jason feels about mingling with new people. But for me, it's a little bit tough. I'm a little bit shy at first. How do you think I did?
How do I think you did?
Yeah, how do you think
Well,
I
I can
did?
only base what you did off of like 2 hours. Now the first hour we were out there, we walked around the island. We didn't talk to anybody. It was just you, me, and your girlfriend.
Yeah, we did. We did immediately segregate and not immediately start like trying to get to know everyone right off the bat. First thing we did when we showed up, we left.
Yeah. As soon as we touched down, we left. That was the first thing we did.
Which maybe isn't the best way to like start a new like potential friendship with people.
Yeah. And before we went on the boat, we stopped at a grocery store and we
Yes.
got some alcohol.
We got some alcohol. We got some Surfsides. some green tea Surfsides to be exact, and then we wanted a drink individually. There was this Arizona hard liquor, watermelon flavored. That shit was just like straight up candy. That shit was just so sweet. It like was like kind of upsetting my stomach as it was going down from how sweet it was. What? What?
Oh, it's so sweet. Oh my stomach. I could never eat something so sweet. It hurts my stomach.
Guy
so
with Starbucks right now.
much.
Guy drinking Starbucks.
80
Sugar
grams
coffee.
of sugar in there. Yeah. Oh my god, it's so sweet.
But then it was, since this was like a Happy Memorial Day. Should have started with that.
Why?
Right, guys? We love our troops, right?
Is that what that's about?
We love all the troops that died in the service.
Mm-hmm.
We dive in her service.
Okay. Well, because it was that, there was an American Four Loko
Yes.
at the grocery store.
Yes.
And I convinced Jason, I was like, dude, you got to. It's American.
Yeah, I've never
And
had a
we're-
Four Loko before.
We're going to go hang out with all these Republicans. And, you know, to show that we can fit in, you should drink the American Four Loko.
Yeah.
And he agreed. He was reluctant, but he did give in eventually to buy the Four Loko. Cut back to us on the island. We took a whole lap around Peanut Island. We walked through the whole thing
Yeah.
to show me around, but there wasn't really
There's
much.
nothing to look around. There's nothing to look at.
It was whatever.
It's really desolate.
But so we're walking around drinking our drinks while walking this island. Little did we know, we don't think you're supposed to do that. There's signs everywhere that says like you can only drink in the permitted areas, but there was never a sign that said like not permitted in this area. So I don't know what that was about.
Yeah.
But we.
I mean, like, to be clear, like, there's not signs everywhere that says like you can't be naked here. You
It's
know
true.
what I mean?
It's true.
So it's like you could technically go anywhere and be naked.
Exactly. It's a good point.
I mean, so a lesson for next time: we walk around naked and drink.
Well, and
Yeah.
you can do this anywhere, right? Like, there,
Anywhere.
like if I went to like, I don't know, like if I walked outside right now, there's not a sign outside that says I can't be naked.
You guys live across the street from an elementary school.
Nope.
It's close. It's close by.
Why are you piling on? Why would that be a place we live?
He knows the exact location too.
Yeah.
He knows how many feet it takes to
Well, he knows how many of them can fit on a cruise. I'll tell you that much.
No, they're not teens. They're not teens yet.
Yeah,
They're
you
younger
do
than
not,
teen.
Yeah.
11 maybe.
Yeah, they need life preservers. That's too much overhead, too much hassle.
It almost sounds like you were planning the cruise, Keegan, but you realize it'd be
I'm
too
your
many.
best friend and you turn 25 this year. What else am I going to have you do? I have to find things you like.
Thank you, and I'll always appreciate you for that.
Of course.
But so I mean, we're walking. I mean, halfway throughout our walk, I can definitely tell that the Four Loko is hitting Jason now.
Yeah, we had to stop at a bathroom because Christian loves those. He loves bathrooms.
Mm-hmm.
I
loves
love
bathroom.
pooping.
Every chance he gets, he's got to stop and see the bathroom. It's like if you see a bathroom, it triggers him, and then he has to go in there, and then like an hour is lost to the void.
It's
There
like
goes
I don't
an
want to
hour
go
every
to
time.
Disney World to go to Disney World. I want to go to Disney World to rate all the bathrooms.
Yes,
you
yes.
know?
You go to Disney, every bathroom you walk by, he will stop at.
Mhm.
We should do that.
That would be kind of fun.
That'd be a fun
What?
thing. Go to Disney World, but don't do any of the rides. Just go to every single bathroom they have to offer and see which provides the best poop or pee.
How does that? Yeah,
It provides a service.
yeah.
You know?
Yes, yeah.
Sorry that I'm doing something for my country and coming up with stuff to do on Memorial Day.
But yeah, we stopped. We were walking around. We stopped at the bathroom. There goes an hour. It took us an hour to walk around the island. It took us an hour to wait for Christian to get out of the bathroom. And I sat on a bench waiting. And as soon as I stood up, I was like, "Oh my god, I'm drunk. I'm not tipsy. I'm drunk.
You were drunk?
I was drunk."
That's where I was different. You know, I wasn't in a Four Loko. I was still kind of like, man, I don't even think I'm feeling this yet. And that was me, 2 Surfsides and the Arizona Hard In. I still did not truly feel like I was in it.
I'm a lightweight. You know, you drink a lot more than I do
I guess.
on average, I'd say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was drunk already, and I was
So-
like halfway through my Four Loko.
Yeah. And so then at that point, I'm like going, Jason, we got to keep going. Oh, and then so here's the thing. We did get in a little bit of trouble with this friend group because Jason and I are drinking, and pretty much it's all the dudes are sitting on the sand, and all the girls are chilling in the water. And Jason and I are trying to get our drinks, and we're just drinking in the water. And my girlfriend had to like walk up to me and tell us that we were being like weirdo creeps, and why were we not chilling with the boys? We were with the girls.
Yeah, no joke.
But she
Line of-
serious?
A
she
line of 6
interrupted,
guys on the
which
beach.
was really funny because she said this interrupting a conversation Jason and I had. Jason and I were literally in a conversation being like, man, isn't it kind of weird that like society just has like the boys separate from the girls? Like he's literally saying that to me. Like, why are we separate? Like, it should, boys and girls should just.
Yeah.
Why are we have to separate? Interrupting that conversation, being like, "Yo, y'all are being like chuds.
Y'all
You
are
need to
fucking
go-
up the gender norms right now.
That's exactly what was happening.
Y'all need to go hang with the
Y'all are
boys.
being some gathering ass motherfuckers right now. We need you hunting. Yeah, you gotta get out there.
We're just trying
Yeah.
to gather and drink our beatbox wine.
Gosh, they've been chilling.
I was trying to drink my beatbox.
Yeah.
I was enjoying the water, sitting in the shade, and all I could think was like, dude, there's 6 dudes lined up, and me and Christian are in the water next to the girls. We should probably go sit with them.
See, I wasn't thinking that at all. I was just more like, I want to be in the water. We're at the beach.
I was just hanging out with Christian, and I didn't want to leave.
So
And I was
then,
I was like, oh, they're probably just talking about like boats and trucks and shit. Fuck.
after that
Sports.
confrontation, though, we went over to where the dudes were, and they were very nice. They were all like saying hi to us.
Oh my god, yeah, they were actually way cooler than I thought.
We
they would be.
introduced ourselves to all of them. We got all their names.
Yep.
And then Jason sits down and just starts having a conversation with one dude. I'm just kind of like standing because I didn't want to sit, and I'm just like trying to chill. It's just a weird thing. It was like, this is a group of friends.
Mhm.
Now this is what like other boys must feel when they're hanging out with us. So I'm like, I'm not trying to jump in and say anything. I don't know what the vibe is. Jason's immediately striking up a conversation with this one dude.
Yeah, he was really cool. He was really awesome.
And then as I'm like zoning in and out, and all of a sudden I just hear like, dude, he looks like Clav. Like, he looks like Clav. They started saying
I
that
forgot
Jason
about
looked
that.
like Clav.
Yes, one guy said I look like Clav, and then 3 more jumped in and said, "Yo, he does look like Clav."
Which is just so funny because you don't look like
Not
Clav.
at all.
I think they were trying to find the straightest way to say you look good.
That is the straightest way to listen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Holy yeah, bro! You look like a guy who tries really hard on his
It's
appearance.
literally exactly what one of them said. He was like, "Yeah, the guy that like tries to look really good, the guy that's like looks maxing." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, this Clav."
Thanks,
guys."
dude,
I'm like,
thanks.
thanks, I guess, guys. Thanks.
And yeah, I mean, it was chill. They were just talking about dude stuff. They were talking about, cars and
Butts
and trucks.
Talking
And
about
then,
butts?
and then
I wasn't talking.
I remember
about
I something happened where I came to sit down, and I remember there was like, imagine like a line.
Mhm.
I left a gap and I sat down, and I was like, oh, Jason will fill the gap. He's already striking up a conversation with the dude I'm leaving the gap with. Might as well let him sit there again, and maybe we can get a real connection. Like, Jason sits on the other side of me, so now it's me and Jason, a gap, and the line of dudes, and I'm like, fuck, why did you sit here?
Yeah, and then I realized I was like, "What am I doing?" And then I did get up and I moved there, but it was like so
It's like a
funny.
gap, and I was like, oh shit, we're doing the same shit again.
And I'm drunk. I'm so drunk. At that
But then eventually the guys start going into the water, and we're like, thank fuck.
yeah, the guy that I was talking to.
Oh, it was guy time.
Guy
time
was
in the
up-
water?
Well, no, they started, the boys started going out to all their girlfriends and
Mm.
and started like hanging out with their girlfriends. It was finally mingling time, I guess.
It was the guy that I was talking to. He also didn't know any of the guys there, but he got up. He was like the first guy to get up, and he went to his girlfriend. And I was like, "Dang, man, I'm really the only guy here without his partner."
Yeah,
Mhm.
So I was
that's
like,
correct.
"Fuck, this sucks." And then I was so drunk. I was so drunk.
So yeah, and so then me and Jason are drinking a beatbox, and Jason starts. I don't even really remember how it went down. All I know is that he eventually started to like lay down on his back, and I was like, "All right, chill. I'm gonna go, hang out with my girlfriend over in the boat. I'm drinking, and then word comes around that you're not doing too well."
Well, what was it? I think I walked. Everyone got out of the water for a minute, and then I kind of walked out alone, and I threw up.
So you did throw. Someone told. I didn't see the initial.
I was just trying to
Someone
be secretive
told
about
me,
it. I was trying to hide
Yo,
it.
he threw up, and I was like, did he? Where is he? And then I look over, and Jason is just fully like laying in the sand like this, just like out of it completely.
Yeah, I threw up in the water. I was like, oh my god, that sucks. I'm probably gonna feel so much better now though. And then I went up on the beach and I laid down. I was like, fuck, I feel so horrible. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna die. I was thinking in my head, I was like, yeah, I think this is it. I think I'm dying today.
So then he's laying there, and then now, and at this point, I'm drunk. Like, I am now drunk. And now I have Jason over here. I'm like, oh, okay, now I gotta freaking look after Jason. And I sit there by him. I have to, like, I don't remember exactly where it was, but I grab my water bottle. I'm forcing him to drink water. I'm like, yo, water, drink water, drink water. And he's like a little baby. And he'll drink a little bit of water. Like, good, good. And then someone gave me the idea of putting a towel on him. And so then I got like 2 towels. I started wetting them.
So you swaddled him.
Pretty much,
So
yeah.
you swaddled him.
I
yeah.
get a bunch of wet the towels, put them on top of him so he wouldn't get burnt. Try to prevent him from getting burned. And like I don't know how it felt for you, but I could imagine that the cold ass water probably felt good.
It was like I was sitting there and I was like, oh my god, I'm cooking. I'm so hot. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm burning alive. I'm burning alive. This is the worst experience of my life. And then I get this nice wet towel put on top of me. I'm like, oh my god, I might live. I might live. I'm gonna live a little. I'm gonna live. And then, but at first it was just one towel over my body, which was nice. And I was like, oh, my legs they're burning. My legs are burning. My legs are on fire. And then they put another towel over me.
It's funny to hear what he's thinking because he's dead. What I'm saying is just like done.
In my head, it was a void. I was in a void and I was just on fire.
And so I'm trying to give him pep. I'm pep talking to him. I'm like, yo, dude, you got this. We got this. We got this. All right, we're going to drink water. Ready? 3, 2, 1, water, water. And then I was like, well, I got to get food in him. Like he's throwing up. I need to get something in there to like absorb the alcohol and try to like get him a little bit back to normal. So I go through the sandwiches that we brought, and that's when I realized like, oh shit, this shit's getting like all sandy.
Dude, yeah. It was
Like my hands were covered in sand. I'm trying to like touch the sandwich with that. I'm like, oh shit, sand's getting all over this fucking thing.
It was feeding me a sandwich. And by the way, driest sandwich of all time. You didn't put any condiments on it.
I put mayo on it.
Was there mayo on
spent time putting mayo on it.
Driest
I put
sandwich.
one thing of mayo on it.
It was so dry.
Because I was like,
Oh my God, it was
I
so
should
dry.
put some mayonnaise on this or something. I did put one.
I needed like 3 mayos and 4 mustards.
Probably.
And then it would have been fine. But I was like, oh my God, this is the driest sandwich I've ever had of all time. That was the first bite. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be sitting here forever chewing this thing.
He did, dude. He chewed for so long. I
'Cause it
remember
was
being
so
like,
dry.
damn, bro, he's chewing that motherfucker.
I think I wasn't asking you for water, but I was like, oh, give me some water, please. I need some water. I'm about to like die from this one bite. And then
at one point he did go water, and I was like, okay, here you go.
And then the second bite was extremely dry with sand. A handful of sand. And I was chewing it. I was like, I'm eating so much sand. But I swallowed it all.
Yeah, and then I do. Because another funny thing that happened was like, they told me Jason threw up. I didn't think he threw up, but then I saw like there was like he threw up. So I threw sand on him on like the pukey areas, and that's when I was like at some of my drunkest, and I decided to like also lay down. To which my girlfriend later said like, "Oh, you're laying down in his throw up."
Yeah, I fully because again, I'm sure like I'm kind of imagining like the thousands of comments we're getting right now, right? Like as we post this, we get thousands of comments.
Yeah.
I'm kind of picturing they're probably asking like, "Where's Keegan? Where was Keegan in all of this?"
That's probably what
they're all like, "Dang, there's 3 guys on this podcast and only 2 on the boat." And so I guess I'm also asking where Keegan was because I was fully off, and all I heard was Christian was going out with his girlfriend, and I text Christian like, "Hey, can you ask Jason if he's good for the podcast on this day?" And I just get a text back, "He's good. I just asked him. He's next to me." I'm like, how is that? How is he next to you? Yeah, oh yeah, he came. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, we're having a fun time, I guess. Please let the podcast one out. And so I get that text. So I hear that Jason's there, And I wonder if I can pull up. I just want to. I'm not gonna show the text, but I just want to read. It was like, I get the text like, "Oh yeah, I'm with Jason." I get a picture of Jason. I'm like, "Oh okay, that's nice." And then I forget. Oh yeah. So then on Christian's phone, Christian's girlfriend texts me, "Keegan, this is Christina. I brought 2 chuds. Jason threw up and Christian is laying in it." And then I just get a photo of Jason laying there, and then Christian next to him.
Because I laid down, and when I laid down, I was like looking at you, and that's when I started feeling the spins. And I don't know why. I think most people, when they feel the spins, they don't like it. They're like, oh shit, I was enjoying it. I felt like I was on a roller coaster. Right? I felt like I was just constantly like moving like this. And so I was giving myself the spins on purpose by laying down. I was like, whoa, this shit's crazy. I feel like I'm fucking moving a lot, and I'm just laying down. But I got back up, and my goal was I kept trying to tell Jason like, yo, dude, you have to sit up. Sit up. You sit up. You force yourself to sit up, you'll feel better. Just sit up. And he's like, no.
I couldn't move. I couldn't move at all.
Yeah.
The only thing I could move at first, before I like really lost it, I was digging holes to vomit into, and then I would bury it. That's all I was doing at first. So you weren't laying in much of my vomit.
Okay.
All the bad stuff was like buried.
Yeah.
I buried it.
His throw up was beatbox red. It was beatbox red with some chunks in it.
I had eaten some potato salad,
Yeah, probably.
so that was coming back up.
What?
The first vomit I did in the water was all red and gushy and gross because I had just eaten a fruit cup.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like strawberries and blueberries, and it was all coming out. I was like, I was swallowing it away from me.
I love like Christina, like 2 days before. Hey, is it cool if my boyfriend's friend comes? He's like super chill. He's like funny. He's like he's nice. And then like, yeah, you can go. And then it's just like, yo, do you guys remember that guy that showed up at our hangout? And he fucking laid in the corner and made red goo everywhere.
This guy that
Like,
sat on the beach, vomited everywhere, and killed the fucking vibe. It just was so awkward. And all we did was just point and laugh at him. Who we actually thought was gonna die for a minute.
They kept saying stuff to me though. Throughout this whole time, they are saying stuff to me. They're like, dude, homie of the year, dude. Like, you're doing so good. I'm like, thanks, guys, thanks. They're just complimenting me on how much I'm caring for Jason.
Mm-hmm.
That's really much all they really said to me.
I mean, you have motherly qualities.
Yeah. And I'm trying to think, like, yes, that was a concern of like, oh shit, like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like these are like, I've met them.
Well, no, I mean,
once
from
or
the
twice
stories,
before.
I mean, it sounds like you guys did a good job of keeping it isolated. It wasn't anyone else's problem.
No, I made sure it wasn't anyone else.
Yeah.
But okay, because we can a little bit more. But for context, I did hang out with them. I was playing catch. We
Mhm.
played catch for a little bit with them
Yeah.
before all this happened. Like, I was like doing, I think, a decent job of being good. But then Jason at some point musters up the energy. He musters up the energy to just get up and like run into the ocean. So he does that. He gets up. He runs straight into the water.
The whole time I was sitting there unconscious, I was like, I need to get to the water. It'll save me. I need it. I need to get into the water. I'll be alive again. That's all I need. Because this whole time, I feel like I'm on fire. Like, I feel like someone just covered me in gasoline and lit me on fire. And then I get up and I look to the water. I see because there's the boat and there's on the left side there's everybody. On the right side there's nobody. I'm like, fuck. I gotta run and jump in, but I can't jump in a big ass crowd of people. So I went to the other side and I dove in.
He did dive right in. And then he was for like another hour, instead of being laying down instead, he laid down on the back of the boat by the ladder. And he was just by the ladder, just in the water.
Because it was so much colder, and I feel like I wasn't on fire, and I was like, "This is so nice."
And so he was there for a while, and that's when I like left him a bunch. And then eventually he decided, oh, I'm gonna lay on the boat. And he starts to lay on the boat.
I was inhaling a lot of water, so I had to.
And that's when I had to go up to him and like, yo, whatever the fuck you do not throw up on this boat. If you feel like you have to throw up, get the fuck up immediately and move. You are not throwing up.
You are
on
not
the
going to be the
boat.
guy who throws up in the boat.
Right? Covered, like surrounded by water, but everywhere you can throw up, literally everywhere else, but on the boat.
Like we were
Just
invited
throw up
on
in the
this
boat.
boat.
I'm gonna
I
throw
don't
up in the
even.
boat.
I don't even remember hearing you say
Dude,
that.
I
to me.
was-
I think
I
I was
was-
asleep when you said.
I
it to me.
literally was like, please do not. We are their guest. You are not throwing up in their boats. That is the last thing we need is for you to throw up on their boat.
I think no matter how drunk I was, I don't think I would have threw up on the boat.
Yeah.
And then I ended up jumping back in the water.
So then he lays on the boat for a while, and then I'm hanging out with Christina and her friends, and then the dudes start messing with. They start putting rocks in between every single one of his toes.
Didn't even know that was happening.
Yeah, it was so fun.
I didn't even know that was happening until I woke up and one of them was like, "Yo, dude, someone's putting rocks in between your toes." And I start wiggling my toes. I'm like, "Motherfucker, Christian."
No, was not me.
Christian's fucking with me.
Now
What's that
you're
mean?
their pinata.
They did have a little bit of
They
an
brought
obsession
you
with
in the-
rocks.
they-
Hopefully none of them are seeing this, but a lot of the dudes kept putting the rocks in their mouths.
Mm.
Like a bit they kept running was just putting rocks in their mouth and
Are you
spitting it
serious?
out. I'm being so dead ass.
What?
They
Like
would-
so they do the toe and then the
no,
mouth?
not with the toes.
Oh,
just
separately?
I would just see every so often they go and they spit out rocks. I'm like, oh, they're just putting rocks in your mouth. I don't know.
No, dude, because that's funny. No, because like
It was working, bro. All the girls were laughing. I was like, yeah, I guess this rock bit is really hitting.
Chad, what's in your mouth? Chad has another rock. Oh my god. Those don't go there.
Dude, it was
I didn't even
quite a
know
bit
that
of.
was happening.
I was like, yeah, this bit is putting
Yeah.
rocks in their mouth. It's working. I can't hate. It's working.
Next time we go on a boat to the beach, I'm putting rocks in my mouth. I want to see what this is about.
But then they started putting it in your toes, and then after Jason wiggled his toes and got off the boat, he was back, baby. Jason was back at that point. Jason fully was like alive and well, talking, laughing with everyone. Like you were back at that point.
Yeah. Yeah, and they started talking to me again. I was like, yes, dude, this is awesome, man. I had so much fun.
And then I don't remember.
5 hours, by the way. I was
yeah,
there
it was a
for
while.
5 hours.
Crazy.
I don't remember at what point this was, but eventually he needs to go to the restroom. I think it was after this.
Yeah.
He needs to go to the restroom. So I joined him to go to the restroom. Fucking dude. Oh, I got the most like baby sensitive feet, dude. Because there's like one part we had to walk on this fucking pier, and I stepped on that shit. And I was like, holy fuck, this is hurting so bad. And at this point, I'm like peak drunk. I'm at peak drunk, and I'm like, it hurts. So I have to like run and try to keep my balance, all while my feet are like burning hot on this pier, dude.
All while trying not to ick your girlfriend and her
They
friends.
can't see us at this point.
Oh, okay.
At this point, all the cool guy factor
Yeah.
had gone out the window. It's just,
Owie, 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 owie.
it's just me and Jason. And I know I can act like a little bitch when I'm next to Jason. So I'm like, dude, I gotta go. I gotta run. This is hurting too much. So we run. We go to the back.
We run.
Huh?
We-
I ran. He was fine.
It didn't feel
I
good.
ran.
Oh my god. But we get to the bathroom, and you know me, I love a bathroom. So I go in there with them. I take
Bathroom
the-
rating? Bathroom rating?
It was a public park one, so I'd give it like a fucking. You know what? It was a. I'm gonna give it a 3
Mhm.
Out of
10
10?
out of 10.
I'd hate to see a 1 out of 10.
That's
I know what those
bad.
look
I
like.
feel like
but-
3 out of 10 is bad.
It's a park. How good can a public park bathroom be?
I think for it being a public park bathroom,
I
I'd say
think-
it deserves
I think
higher.
the max a public park bathroom can get is a 5. There's nothing higher than 5 for a public park bathroom. And this one was just alright. Toilet paper, because I was gonna say this. I went in to put like one of the weirdest experiences. I'm soaking.
You're pooping?
I'm soaking wet.
Sorry.
I'm taking off my stuff. I feel like disgusting in there. I've sat down and then like as I'm taking out the toilet paper, it is fully like disintegrating because with
Ugh.
my wet hands.
Mhm.
With my wet hands just becoming like a mush of whatever the fuck. That's why it can't be that high.
But that feels less of like the
That's
bathroom's
That's all bathroom.
That's the bathroom's problem. The bathroom's fault.
Yeah, I mean it's
That's
part
your
of the
hands.
bathroom.
That's your hands are soaking wet and you're
And
grabbing toilet paper.
it is a public bathroom on an island.
Yeah.
It should be assumed that everyone that's going in there is gonna have like a semi.
So they should invent waterproof toilet paper.
just more thicker. This is super
Mm.
thin.
Or
Yeah, but
bidets.
Charmin could absorb better.
Mm.
Wouldn't dissolve in my hands.
Or bidets.
Yeah, or bidets. You know, but
You guys were kind of surrounded by the Earth's bidet, though.
Yeah.
That's exactly why I didn't even wipe.
Yeah. Like what?
I went in there and I grabbed the first piece of toilet paper. I'm like, fuck that.
But so then I'm like, I go to Jason. I'm like, I'm gonna wait outside, and I wait outside, dude. I wait outside for what feels like another hour. I'm like,
I fell asleep.
I don't
again.
think it's an hour, dude. But I'm fully like,
But it's
holy-
drunk time. Yeah.
Holy shit! I'm out here. I'm like weirding people out by how long I've been under this a shower for.
And I was in the
Yeah.
women's restroom too by accident.
I go back in there. I see Jason's feet position have changed. He's no longer sitting on the toilet. He's like definitely like hunched over it or something. I'm like, all right, dude, you good? He's like, oh yeah. I'm like, okay, whatever the fuck. And so I just stand by the urinal. I'm so drunk, so I'm like leaning on the stall. I'm like, fuck, please hurry up. And I was so drunk that I didn't even notice when Jason got out. I only noticed when you were washing your hands. I'm like, oh shit, Jason's here finally. And then we walk back.
Yeah, I threw up more,
Yeah, I
a
figured.
lot more,
I figured.
and then I also fell asleep.
We go back out to the boat. There's pizza boats. We order some pizza, and then my girlfriend asked Jason, like, Jason, do you want to go? And Jason's like, yeah, I want to go. So they take us away from the boat.
It took a lot more convincing though. I didn't want you guys to ruin your guys' day.
That wasn't about running our day. But the reason I mentioned this is because later my girlfriend told me some information that I thought was pretty funny. She wanted you to feel like you had a choice. Her friends were like, "Yo, you should take him back."
I figured.
Her friends were like, "Oh yeah, maybe it's time you guys take him home, and he doesn't seem so well."
Yeah, I think if I stayed out there, I would have died.
So we took you back, and then my girlfriend takes us back home, and me and Jason knock out in that car. She took photos of me. I look disgusting. I'm not sleeping in her car.
I was asleep in the car as well.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
assuming you
okay.
got this
Oh.
water for me.
Sure. You can have it. You can have it.
Well, it's your studio. I'm the
It's our
guest.
studio. Okay. I get home and immediately I take a shower and bro, I get on my bed and because like 2 nights before I got 2 hours of sleep. The night before this boat ride, I think I got like 4 or 5. So I'm like exhausted at this point, drunk, exhausted, tired. Go to bed. I don't wake up till like 8 p.m. And when I wake up, I feel like shit. I feel like absolute shit at 8 p.m. I'm just trying to deal with it. I can't really. I got heartburn. I go take a Tums. It's like a special type of heartburn too. It's like stingy.
Ugh.
And then eventually I just kind of go to the bathroom at like 9:30, 10, and I just have this sensation like I need to throw up, but I don't feel like throwing up. And I just sit on the toilet and nothing happens, and eventually it comes out, and I yak. I finally yak. And I went to bed after. I assume he's asleep and dead during all that.
Yeah, I went home. I laid in bed. I fell asleep. I woke up an hour later. I took a shower, brushed my teeth, and I went to sleep. Then I woke up. Worst sleep ever. Oh my god, worst. I kept tossing and turning, waking up. My dog was laying on me. He was so hot. I was like, dude. He kept licking my mouth, like putting his tongue in my mouth. I'm like, dude, I can't even stop you, bro. I'm
I can't stop you. Guess I gotta fucking make it 10 times
I made
crazy.
that It's not put his tongue in my mouth. But yeah, I was fully out of it. My mom was like, "You okay, buddy?" No.
No, you don't know what you don't know what I experienced, Mom. But yeah,
All right.
that is our explanation for why we look like this.
Yeah.
I mean, on camera, I can show what my back looks like if we want to gross them out even more.
Sure.
Let's see what my back looks like. I don't even know. I felt
Bad?
I was putting aloe on it today, and I felt bumps.
Ooh.
Here, just do it for this camera.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Let's see.
You can't just lift the back up.
What do you mean?
Just grab it from your back and just lift it up.
I'm doing this. I'm doing the less cool way. Oh, what?
So you're taking off your whole.
I mean,
Is it bad?
it doesn't look crazy.
Does it look bad?
Oh my shit! Yeah, it looks bad.
Really?
If you get
Yeah,
close enough.
you're too close. You gotta back up. You gotta go like back, like almost to the couch. Cause you get out and then like crash down.
Because you do have a lot of bumps.
Here. Is it bumpy?
Yeah, it's pretty bumpy.
It doesn't really pick up on camera.
No, yeah, but you got a lot of bumps. Yeah, I think you're probably gonna be dead next week.
That's it.
Yeah.
You can put your shirt back on.
I'm gonna do the rest of the pod from here.
Nope, please put the shirt back on.
Okay.
Give me a bit of a boner.
But yeah, That sounds awesome, guys.
Nah, it was miserable. There was a point where Christian was telling me, Keegan's gonna come.
Yeah.
And I
There
was
was
like,
a point where we were trying
so,
to.
So at about 1 p.m. I get the invite. Like, yo, you want to come? And I was like, what is that? Like, because you guys are on an island. Like, what does that entail? I'm told like, oh, you can take this ferry. That'll take you over. And I was like, okay. So they send me the link for that. The first thing that when you click on it, the first thing that pops up, AI generated image. We're not going anymore today. I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. Then it was like, well, I'll pay a guy to let me use his jet ski and I'll come get you and then I'll bring you back. And I was like, that seems like a lot of effort. And then they're like, yeah, or this person's family's going to show up and you can like get on their boat. And I was like, by that point, it would be like 3 p.m. I was like, how much longer are you going to be there? Like, nah, bro, it's going to be a while. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, finally, I was like, nah, it's fine. And then I like went to the gym, got some kratom, came back. By the time I'm back, they're home and sleeping. So I was like, oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, the plan was to be there till
Yeah.
like sunset and stuff, but
thank God we did not.
That would have been-
Oh, thank God.
yeah, because important. I don't know. I forget if you said it. You guys left here at like 7 a.m.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
it's
had to
like
be
you
at
were
the dorm
out-
at 8.
All that. Like, that's so much
We had
time.
to be at the ramp at 8, and dude,
Yeah.
that was even kind of getting close because by the time they were loading the boat into the water,
Yeah.
they had shut down the parking lot.
Oh,
That's how busy it
wow.
got right off the bat early in the morning. And it was cool, man. When we were riding the boat back, and I see Jason just like suffering. There's like so many boats and stuff. I was like, I've never been a part of this. This is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, but when I was unconscious,
Made me want to get a boat.
when I was out of it, and I heard like echoes of Keegan or of Christian saying Keegan's coming. I was like, I had a vision of Keegan like in my head with like this golden light behind him and like angel wings, and I was like, oh my God, he's gonna save me.
Because I'd like hold you.
I was like, put my arm out. I was like, he's gonna save me.
He's gonna save me. I'm gonna.
But no, he never came, and I died.
I'm
right?
gonna
Pretty
live.
much. Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean the jet ski thing was like because we could see the
Yeah.
Like
where it was-
mainland.
Yeah.
and it was like if you Uber there and park there, we could either swim to you or we could get like a jet ski guy because there's plenty of people going on jet ski paddle boards. Or like we just offer one of these people like $50. Maybe we could get their jet ski and go get you real quick and bring you back.
Yeah. It's all good. I watched Top Gun. That's the first one.
Okay,
'Cause
what'd you
We are
think?
planning to see the second one in theaters because they re-released it.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Horny as shit. What a horny fuck. Everyone that looks at each other has so much like sexual tension. Like I know the whole meme of like I've never seen it before. It's my first time. But you always hear about like the volleyball scene.
Yeah.
And it's always like, oh dude, this like I don't even know if that was like top 5 horniest scenes in the movie. It would just be like every scene it'd be like, well, Iceman. And then they'd like make eye contact.
Iceman.
I know. I realized I was thinking about that. I was like, holy shit, bro.
Yeah,
Loki, because Tom Cruise is short, like
Yeah.
like Kendrick, and like
dude, Maverick.
like Logan Paul.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, Iceman is just something they call someone in the army who kills a lot of people.
Yeah.
Well, he was cold. He was a cold flyer. That was his whole thing. He was a cold flyer. Cold flyer don't make no mistakes.
The author of this book series I'm reading, he was in the army, and they called him Iceman because he was on a turret and he unloaded onto this boat and he killed a lot of people. And they started calling him Iceman.
That's cool as hell. We love that.
Happy Memorial Day. See, I think what's so beautiful about Memorial Day is that we're keeping a seat open for Dylan in honor. You know,
Yes.
because like Jason could be sitting centered,
Yeah.
but he's keeping that seat open.
Oh shit! I've
for-
not been centered the whole time.
Well, we've been. We're keeping that seat over for Dylan.
I think Dylan would like that.
Oh, shit.
I think Dylan would like to be that close
Yeah.
to him. Let's be so.
It's
for real.
true. That's true.
It just feels like his weight is still here,
That's cool.
so it's like hard to move through.
Feel
I
it.
like do this. I'm like, it hurts.
You see the chairs just like has like someone sitting in a dent.
But no, I mean it was good. It was definitely like there'd be like some shots where I'd be like, how did you get that in like 1980 whatever? And then like there'd be some shots where I'd be like, yeah, that's 1980 whatever.
The 19. I know
Like-
exactly what you're talking
like there'd
about.
be like cool ass plane shots, and then there'd be like a toy. Yeah, a toy. They're just fucking shaking.
That's
the
not-
shit
dude,
out of
that was like my favorite thing about watching the first time. I was like, yeah, it's an old movie because like you'd see the plane and you could just tell that the camera operator was just going like this,
Yeah.
to like to show how fast it's going. It's like, whoa. What'd you think of? But what'd you think of Goose?
I know that
It's a big moment.
I
You
didn't-
don't expect that to happen.
I did not expect that to happen. I was like, oh, they're gonna. I was like, because all I'm thinking is like, oh, I wonder what carries over to the second movie, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if Goose is still acting. Like, I wonder if he may, and then he just fucking dies. I'm like,
Sad
that's
scene.
crazy as shit.
The water
Yeah. But no, it was dumb.
Good ass movie though.
Yeah,
It's a good movie, but I'm telling you,
I know. That's
Maverick's
what I'm
better.
expecting. That's what I'm expecting.
Top Gun Maverick, way better in my opinion.
Yeah, it's alright.
What, the Maverick or Top Gun?
Maverick. I never saw the first one. Don't need to.
There's emotional weight. It's good. It's good that you watched it.
Yeah. I wanted it. I just wanted to make sure because I was like, I have the time. It's not that long of a movie. I'll peek. I'll peek it.
We all peaked.
Yeah. In high school.
Middle school for me. It's rough. It was rough.
Anyway, we've been gone for a while. As I'm sure if you look at
Yeah, back to some serious shit.
back to some shit that like actually matters. We haven't uploaded a podcast in a while. This is our second back.
Our second back.
And before that, it'd been a little over like a year and a half, maybe. Oh shit, he fucking Four Loco again.
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. So we thought maybe we would go through and let me see if I can pull this up. Heyo.
Hey.
So we went through and made a tier list of a bunch of different things that we've missed since our departure.
yeah,
and-
because
yeah.
pretty much while we were gone, we would watch all of these podcasts talk about all these things, and we would, we'd be like, "Oh man, we could have had some good takes on that." Right?
Right?
So we compiled what we think are like the best topics that we missed, and we can pretty much, let's see which ones do we think are better, which ones do we think are worse than others.
A lot of this stuff will be new to me because I have been in a coma for the past 8 months.
Yeah.
Okay, that's perfect.
Medically induced.
So I have to describe it all.
medically induced, and I was at home. So I might need a quick refresh on some of this stuff. But yes.
All right.
So, I mean, I guess first up, it's all kind of randomly organized. I kind of just grabbed a bunch of photos and put them in. So first up, this is the male loneliness epidemic.
Right.
So it's the fact that young men cannot find love because women are heartless.
Yeah.
And harlots. Oh wait,
Ooh.
and
what else?
They're heartless and they're harlots and
And it's hard to harness
hard to harness the
pain that they give us. Like,
Call them heifers.
Mhm.
dude, it was really funny. Speaking of this, I was with somewhere with Keegan and my girlfriend, and she walked away. She hits me with, "Dude, your Foyd's walking away.
Dude, Foyd is so funny.
Your Foyd's walking away, bro. You gotta get your Foyd."
You're letting your Foyd walk away right now.
Oh, that's someone we didn't include. Okay.
We'll see what we
Yeah.
can do.
Okay.
The male. So, I guess what is S tier? What is F tier? Like, what is the? I'm kind of feeling like a B on this.
You're feeling a B on the male loneliness.
I think it's a good start.
I'm feeling C.
C.
I'm feeling C.
On the male loneliness epidemic. Now, see, I'm trying to figure out what we're even like. What does the ranking mean?
Well, it's really S, A, B, C, and F.
okay,
Mhm.
right, yeah,
So like best to worst.
okay. So what does being best mean? Like best of
Oh, so I mean,
things that have happened?
I mean, I guess like. So it's the superlative form of good as adjective and well as an adverb. It means superior, surpassing all others, high quality, degree.
Okay, so when we say that something is like F, like something's S tier, we're saying that it's great, like it's best, peak.
S.
Yeah. I mean,
S is peak.
Yeah.
S is peak. F is like the worst.
F is like, oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
so like when we're ranking events that have happened, are we saying that this is a better one to have happened?
It just
Like, this
means
is something that's
we're just
good?
ranking
It just
if it's
means-
S or
it
A.
would
or
say-
I'm
It's
just trying to
B.
figure out like when you say F tier and he says S tier,
Mhm.
are you just saying one's good and one's bad?
Well, S is like peak.
Here's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Dude, maybe I don't need to know the ranking. Maybe we could just go.
Yeah. So I'm saying male loneliness is C, mostly because it's just loser dudes who aren't trying. In my
Okay, see, well, the thing that I've struggled with the most on this podcast in previous seasons is when you start hating on loner chud incels, it's pot calling the kettle black.
Yeah.
You know, I get real, like, I feel bad for these guys because here comes one of their own putting them down too. You know?
Yeah.
Birds of a feather, Christian. You got to remember that. I'm tired of you trying to act like you're not a peacock and you're a swan.
Here, I'm gonna try to relate to him. I know you love Batman Begins, so imagine you're at the bottom of that pit and you're Batman, you finally climb out, and now you're laughing at the motherfucker still at the bottom of the pit. You know what I mean? So it's like, and you love this movie, so I thought I'd include it. It just makes sense that, you know, like you gotta be like, dang, like it takes a lot of effort to get out of that pit. You know?
Have you even seen that movie?
Yes, I've seen the trilogy.
It's won awards.
Yes. It's got nominations.
My reason is like I'm not putting it at F
Yeah.
because I think there's genuine concern there, and I think that you know, incel take here. The women aren't making it any better. Women kind of suck
I
too.
love incel take.
Women kind of suck too. Let's be so real.
Look, bro, I think as a species, we're just getting worse. I think we kind of suck.
We
I
do
think
suck
that
as
is,
a
that is
species.
a fair point. I would put it at F tier.
I would not put it at F.
I would put it at F tier. The male loneliness epidemic, I think it's on par with a lot of those other buzzwords that people are throwing around. I don't think there really is a male loneliness epidemic, especially because I walk around and I see people in love. I see people.
I see
living life,
ugly
having
couples on
fun.
Instagram all the time.
Exactly.
People are just shooting too high. They got to know what their range.
Anyone
is.
who harps on this male loneliness epidemic is someone who like just can't do this self-reflective work that is required to be a functioning member of society. So that's why I would put it F tier because it's a made up situation.
Okay.
They're like being an incel, like you are an incel because you can't get laid, but you're also not getting laid because you can't put in the work into yourself. So I would put it at F tier. I don't think it's real.
I think
I think
B,
C, I think
C,
C,
F,
I think we
average at C.
Yeah, I think averaging at C is cool. So next up, the rise of AI.
Now this is where we're gonna have some disagreements. I think.
Chatbots and when I Google something, I don't get a link. You used to get a link. And now I get a little, this is what it is. And
Which, by the way, recently found out we have an AI summary.
so if I mean, bro, this is how you know we made it.
Oh,
What the fuck? Maybe because I just looked up.
you looked up what are the IF boys?
I don't think I did. What did I look up? I swore because I was trying to find the YouTube channel. Maybe because I'm not on. Oh, now we don't get it anymore. Okay, never mind.
Well, I mean, I have you sent me the photo.
Yeah. I can pull up the photo. But okay, so let's talk
Yeah.
through AI. I'm gonna pull this.
Yeah,
up.
that's our little.
Nice.
That's our little. We get a little one. We get a little AI interview. But okay, so AI. This is where I think we might have some disagreements here. All right. Oh, there it is.
I'll leave this. You can talk. Talk to
Yeah.
Talk to
Because I know my friend Keegan, motherfucker does not like AI. Avid hater of AI. Me, I don't think I'd be passing college without this shit. I just have a joke that I dropped out till AI existed, went back into school, use AI to pass. So for me, I think AI is a solid B tier. Right in the middle of our list. There's good, there's bad, right in the middle for me.
Jason.
I think the only good thing that AI will do is end the human race.
And we are getting worse,
Yeah.
as said by Keegan earlier.
So
I wonder, is there a term for incel that's like just against like all humans? I'm like a shit right wing comedian where I'm like, oh, I hate everyone. I can't be racist. I hate everyone.
Well, where would you put AI?
Yeah, I mean, look, man, I can see as soon as AI was introduced, like motherfuckers are just dumber. Motherfuckers are just stupider.
Yes, that is true.
Shit is just fucking like it's ruined the internet. You can't go on under any Zeet, which is the new word for tweet because it's X the everything app. Everything goes with an X.
That's what they call you, the
Zeet,
Zeet.
yeah. So it's a Zeet.
Zeets now.
So I don't want to fuck that up, but like dead internet theory was already like pretty prevalent. Now it's like fully accelerated. We've got fucking no effort. We got things ruining content. We got things ruining. But I mean, at the end of the day, like as a whole encompassing, because there's like the AI, there's the commercial side AI, then there's obviously the advancements that we will make in the medical fields and all these things, and the arguments that we're going to lose jobs in the short term to make up for it in the long term. And I just wish I didn't have to fucking think about it. because it's like I'm just a simple fucking guy who wants to fucking eat ice cream and fucking hang out with my friends, and now I got to think about this shit ending the world and making it so we don't have water, and so for that I'd probably also put it in B tier. No, I mean I'm between C and F. You know, I don't know, Jason.
I mean, yeah, it's cool and all because of like, yeah. So yeah. I really don't like AI art. I don't like when I go to Google Images, all the images I see.
Well, yeah,
were
AI.
pop up,
We all agree that AI art would be put in like the
Yeah.
bottom tier of F, but AI in general.
I know. That's why I'm trying to think because, you know, it is a little more nuanced than that because there are great advancements that can be made with AI.
Jason, you could pass classes if you joined back and use AI. I swear.
I believe it. I probably could, but I'm a chud.
But then there's also, some of us have parents that like use AI to text us back.
Exactly.
Yeah, some of us have. Yeah,
Some of
some
us,
of us. Yeah,
Some of us.
we won't name any names.
We're not naming
but-
names here. But
Yeah, some of our parents have full-on conversations with AI chatbot.
Yeah.
but
Some of us are very thankful that our parents got remarried before AI became really prevalent because they think that maybe like their parent would be like super in love with AI and like would have like a full on relationship.
probably. I think Cameron's having a chat with AI right now in his room.
Probably.
He is, yeah.
Why would I
Still
strip
bragging
him
about
from that joy? It's a B.
us. I'd put it. I'd put it at B.
B. Yeah, we can,
All right,
leave
so
it
we
at
average
B.
at
That's fine.
B.
Next up, we have Israel.
Okay.
I'm almost tempted to abstain from this one.
But you're kind of our expert.
I don't want to die.
You are Israel expert.
Type.
I don't want to get
Well,
shot in the neck tomorrow.
this one's a tough one. Talking about Israel,
Yeah, it is tough.
coming from two non-Jewish people and one maybe
Yeah, maybe.
One Jason. Yeah.
one Jay.
Yeah. I think
One J
Jay
name
might
it.
be offensive.
Jay's offensive.
It might. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know anymore. It might be. It might be. Can't you hear someone saying that in a hateful way and it being
Yeah,
bad?
but I'm not saying it in a hateful way.
Well, you can make that argument for a lot of words in the
Because
English language.
I've heard that, forgive me,
Yeah.
but Jew, is it offensive if it's capital J? If you're using it with a capital? I've heard this. Capital J versus lowercase j when talking about Jewish.
Dude,
Well, all I know is in the book I'm using to change my handwriting into to learn cursive.
yeah.
The word Jewish is in there, and it's the only capitalized
That's the only
word.
capitalized one.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I want to put. Do I put it above or below AI?
I mean,
I'm tempted to put. Okay.
See, here's hot take. We put it in F for Free Palestine.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. Here's the thing. I don't love that picture
Uh-huh.
and people seeing that
What's
we put
wrong?
Israel in F. I'm tempting. Okay. Here's the thing.
I'm gonna just go out on a limb here and just give y'all my answer.
Mm-hmm.
Get it over with. S.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm thinking. I'm struggling between putting it at A
Mhm.
or at B, but before AI, because I
Okay.
do think it deserves to be above AI in some
Uh-huh.
aspects. Because
Also, to be
there's people.
To
There's
be
their
clear,
people.
to be clear, these are events and things that have happened within the last.
Oh, that's
year
right,
that we-
yes.
So this is
Not
this is
a
not
whole.
Israel.
Yeah, we're not grading
This
Israel.
is the last year of Israel.
Okay, so what Israel has
Right.
done in the past year? Take all our fucking money.
Uh huh. No, speak on it.
Dude who knows the least about world events right now.
But no, I mean, look, bro, like if we're going S to F, are we? So Jason, you're saying Israel's peak?
This past year peak for Israel?
I'm putting Israel at the top.
I think in the same. I think AI is spiritually Israeli. I think we can leave it around B.
That's my thing. It's like
I mean-
at the end of the day, if we're putting Israel, there's like an implication that we're talking about people and stuff. And with the rise of anti-Semitism this past year, I don't want to be included in that. People are people. I think people are better than AI. End of day.
If you guys put Israel in anything other than S, I'm walking out right now.
No, you're not. I'm calling your bluff.
Call it.
we're just gonna come back to this one.
Yeah, maybe it's best to have a full contextualized
The
lens.
Coldplay crisis with the Coldplay concert
The
when the guy
Coldplay
got
Kiss
tied.
Cam.
Oh my god!
Now this is an A. to
this
me.
one's pretty A.
This
I would
is an
say.
almost goated.
This one would have been awesome to talk about. We would have done an awesome bit with Jason and Dylan.
No, we
where
wouldn't
you guys
have.
would have done like a whole
No, we
thing.
wouldn't have. We would not have done an awesome bit together. I want to put this kiss at F.
Really?
Oh my
Yes.
God, you're on a different. scale.
Why?
Because this kiss, it flooded
They didn't kiss.
headlines. It
a kiss
flooded
can.
it flooded headlines
Mhm.
at a point where we had much more important things to be discussing, right?
Mhm.
Oh, that is true. It did. It was that controversy.
This was one of those government place stories.
but I don't believe that theory. So, in general, the Coldplay Kiss, it's an A. Pepsi made an awesome
Well, 'cause-
AI ad with it too.
True. I think the thing for me is like anything that the Duolingo bird kind of parodies can't be S. Like it just can't. Like
You
that
don't-
just.
You don't fuck with the Duolingo.
I do not
bird.
fuck with the Duolingo
Fuck
bird.
You got beef with the Duolingo bird.
Duolingo, 100% AI now. Fired all their staff. Now
Really?
they're just
Actually.
AI. Yeah.
Oh damn!
Dead serious.
I'm learning chess on there. Damn.
What? Why not on the chess app?
I'm learning chess. This funny as shit. I'm gonna steal
Chess
that.
is a language. It's a beauty.
Uh huh.
All right, guys. No, but come on. This has to be A. This
I
was
think-
so funny.
I think, and the fact that like they got fired, awesome. A tier, awesome.
It's just the reaction that was just so funny.
Yeah.
How they reacted to being on that camera was so funny.
It was just like
Bro dips, girl just like covers her
Yeah.
face, like she like
the only reason it went viral is because they just were
if they
fucking
just
stupid
if
about
they
it.
just were like normal, no one would have posted this.
I think we I know you said F, but I think we'll lock in it at A.
Fine.
Next up, so that's the big CK.
Oh,
Yeah.
ooh, okay,
Kirk genuinely.
that's right. Okay, so the
Nice.
death of Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
Now this is
S tier. S tier, right?
why.
Well, because it was in the news longer than the kiss.
So being in the news longer makes it an ad.
Well, that makes it a peak story, right? Why else would I say it was S?
Here's what I'm thinking, right? The death part, you know,
Death is sad.
listen, watching it for me, it was scarring. See, like, cause I just woken up from a nap. I got
Yeah.
woken up from a nap and was like, look what just happened. I'm like, fuck, that is terrifying.
I was at work and someone came up to me with their phone and goes, "Look what just happened." I'm like, "What?"
Holy, and like I've seen a lot of gory shit online. That one was like near the top of shit that I think I've seen. I don't know why. It just was scarring. The memes and stuff we got after from it though.
Yeah, like
The
if
Kirkification.
AI
Yeah.
is B, deep faking Charlie Kirk onto everything you look at has to be pretty fucking funny.
That's S.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like the memes, the song that came out, the seeing Charlie Kirk's face everywhere.
Mhm.
Like truly, it
Kirk
became
genuinely.
Yeah, Kirkenuinely became a word. Like the death part is the sad part. I'd never want to say that's A or B, but it is A or B. That's where I'm leaning with this.
I'm cool leaving him B.
B.
I say we move it up to A
Move to A.
I'm not gonna hate
Behind the kiss though.
because
right?
I've seen some funny ass Charlie Kirk.
behind
memes.
this, dude. My favorite, I think, from all the memes was like a person played the "We Are Charlie Kirk" for like their old like women in the family, like grandma or mom,
Mhm.
and just hearing the genuine, "Oh my god, is this real?" Like thinking is the most beautiful thing they've ever heard. That I could not stop dying laughing. I was like,
Yeah.
that is so funny.
Seeing like someone, I saw someone with a Charlie Kirk like jersey on almost, like 31 Patriot, or however old he was when he died.
Yeah,
And I thought that shit was insane.
we got all the Erica Kirk memes out of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is definitely sad that someone died, but
And it sucks that his death pushed a lot of negative agendas.
yeah,
So that also sucks too.
but.
But the memes, the memes.
The memes, it's an A.
Next up, we have Diddy. we have a pretty good back to back coming up
This is a
right
good
now.
train. We're on a good train right now. and I'm
Yeah.
excited for the next one.
All right, so
but
Diddy-
I mean, look, Diddy got arrested.
Did he get arrested?
S tier.
Yeah.
Now the image of just having Diddy's face in S tier, pretty funny.
Pretty funny.
really funny.
Here's the
Pretty
thing:
funny.
Did he get arrested? Overall, good thing. Here's my question, to y'all: if y'all were invited to a Diddy party, would y'all attend?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we all would.
Yeah.
We all would have gone. I
We
mean,
all.
what?
Who's not trying to win?
I'm
the
allergic to
freak-off?
baby oil, so I'm not going to use that.
You're
What?
allergic to baby
Oh,
oil?
horribly.
How do you find that out?
Yeah.
You try it.
What? Listen, have you ever in your life touched baby oil?
I don't. I don't think so.
Besides as a
Guys,
baby?
if you say you've never touched baby oil in your life, you're actually lying. You're actually lying.
have you put baby oil on us without us knowing?
I mean, look at first off. Do you think you think all this happens because of sun damage? You think getting sunburnt makes you all red and peely and shit? No, bro. Baby oil.
I
been
think. I
rubbing
think
us
Diddy
in
should
baby?
be an ass though.
Well,
Because the shit that came from it, like Kai Cenat streaming next to his house, being the tunnels, everyone talking about the Diddy parties, the baby oil stuff, like it has just been all around so fucking funny. I think Diddy should be an ass.
I think
I
it's
think
really funny.
we would have if we were. I think it's important to also clarify what we would have done if we were making a podcast at that time. You know,
Yeah.
we would have covered Dylan head to toe in baby oil.
Yes.
Yeah, we would have covered him in baby oil.
got
We
some-
would have gone to a Diddy party.
We tried to throw our own.
We tried to throw our own, but also I was looking at our emails like backlogs from back then. And
Yeah.
we did have some invites.
Holy shit.
like a couple
Damn.
months before he got
We
arrested.
missed them.
Yeah, I think we were invited to like the last one, but they didn't know it was gonna be
The send off. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I think
I agree. I think S tier is perfect for Diddy.
Ooh. Ice.
Ice.
I think slam dunk F.
I
Yeah.
think slam dunk F.
Slam
There's
dunk.
no
No doubt about
question about it. It is an F.
there wasn't even a single meme about it,
Yeah,
and
no.
all the shit that they've
All
done
the
is
shit's just horrible.
Yeah, there's no
Bad
no,
Bunny not touring in the U.S.
no redeeming qualities about it.
I like the why it's an F to me is like what I hate about them most.
Mm-hmm.
I know they've
Talk to
maybe
'em.
stopped, but it was like the covering of their faces.
Dude,
When-
they are the corniest.
When I
fucking
heard
people
they were
ever.
covering their faces, I'm like, you all are such fucking
Yeah.
pussies. If you're gonna do what you're gonna do, show your fucking face.
Yeah.
All right, that's what pissed me off about them the most. I was like, like obviously all the shit you're doing is horrible, but if you're too pussy to cover your face and police officers can't, like, what are we doing here?
yeah,
Yeah.
You should have to show your face if you're working for the government.
yeah.
Like that shit's crazy. That's why it's an automatic slam dunk F. There's
Slam
nothing
dunk,
to even
yeah.
question about it, dude.
We captured the president of Venezuela.
Dude, when that shit happened, I heard people saying that we were incinerating people with guns. We had guns that incinerated
Yeah.
people.
Or like the sound boom fucking yeah.
that just turned them to dust. What the fuck?
Yeah, when we were making this list, it isn't good that the type of year 2026 has been. Christian brought this up, and I think it was like three of us in the room, and all of us went, "Oh yeah, that did happen, huh?" Like this year fucking sucks so bad
Yeah.
that we fucking went and captured the president of Venezuela and didn't fucking. I was like, "Oh dang, yeah,
Here's
we
the
did
thing.
do that, huh?"
Here's the thing, dude. One of the most interesting and best opening shifts of my job ever. Just grinding coffee, going online.
It was because it was like around that time.
it was in the morning.
Yeah.
It was like breaking news: Maduro has been captured.
Yeah.
Me, my family, who has nonstop talked about how much they hate Maduro, seeing that, being like, "Oh, this is the fucking funniest thing of all time, dude. This is awesome."
Well, because I remember I like randomly like woke up to go to the bathroom or something, and it was like 3 a.m. and I had like I like opened Twitter and it was like AP tweets. It was like, "We're crazy shit's happening in Venezuela." I was like, "Oh, that's crazy." Went back to bed, woke up, fucking. Oh yeah, we have their president. Here's like 10 photos of him in different outfits.
And they
We've been
were
changing
hard.
him.
And the Nike Tech.
The Nike
he
Tech
looked
was hard. Now, if we had had the podcast, we would have dressed Dylan up like that.
Yes,
we can
Well,
all
I think we
agree.
all would have dressed up in Nike Tech.
Yeah. We all would have dressed up as Nike Techs to show support.
Yeah.
Maduro.
Honestly, this is fun. I think for me, I'm putting this in A.
Okay.
I thought it was so funny. My family hates him anyways. So I know people were like upset about it, but at the end of the day, I don't think he was a good dude.
He's not a good dude. It's not a good thing that the U.S. can
To
like
just do that.
exercise their power and like do all that, and then like the month after where it was like, because he's kind of Trump's like laid off on the rhetoric now, but like there was a long time where it was like, and Cuba's next,
He's done
and
Colombia.
fucking Colombia's
He
next,
drank Colombia,
like
too.
every country was like, and hey, maybe tonight we'll just show up, and I was like, that's not fucking awesome, like. So
That's the real issue.
yeah,
So I mean,
I'd
for
say-
that I put B.
I'd say probably C.
Okay.
I would have agreed, but
Yeah.
C.
All right, we average at C. We gotta go to C.
We'll go C. Next up, also we have about 20 minutes on the recording, so just for mindfulness of that.
Okay.
Next up, we have Nepal. I don't know if, did you hear about this? The Nepal Gen Z rose up, and
Do you remember seeing like the pictures of a building like in flames, and there was like the One Piece like Luffy flags, like the pirates? You didn't hear about
I
this,
don't know
dude?
anything about
Dude,
that
this
one.
shit. This to me is like an S. This is like Gen Z was like, we're
Yeah.
fucking sick of this government. We're taking over.
so yes,
and
they
they
basically
did.
they fully ousted the president at the time, and with no president left, where else do you turn? The Gen Z Nepalese citizens made a Discord. And we're basically like voting in the Discord.
Yes.
Yeah,
they
I
were
remember
running Nepal from
Yeah.
a
I
heard about that.
Discord server.
Yeah,
dude.
because there was the most people in one Discord server, right?
Yeah, and they had
Yeah.
because like everyone around the world was like, "Well, I got to join the Nepal fucking the Nepal Democratic Discord server."
Yeah, and it was the first election, like serious election, held on a Discord
Yeah,
server.
and they got. I think they used it to decide the interim president, and then
Yeah.
I'm not sure where the story went after that. But yeah, I mean,
there was like a rapper that was trying to become the president too, right?
I'd put
Yeah,
that
there
at-
was-
I'd
yeah.
put that at S
Yeah.
tier. I'd put
That's
that
how
at
it
S tier.
has to be. I see. That's like so interesting and cool.
above or below Diddy.
above Diddy.
Next up, Kendrick Lamar halftime show.
F,
Dun,
F,
dun,
F,
dun,
F,
dun.
F, F.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's not an F. To me, it is an A. To me, it is an A tier thing that happened. It was really good.
I'll
Just
kill
everything
you.
that it can. Why?
I'll kill you if we put that at A.
Put it at A. I'm calling the bluff again.
All right, wait till the cameras just stop rolling.
You
We're
want
not
to kill him
even
on camera? We'd go viral.
I wouldn't even give you all that.
I definitely put it.
Yeah. I'd say A. It was
A.
a great performance.
Yeah, great performance.
What's the next one? Is that you, Keegan?
So, this was the period of time between the last time we did the podcast and now where I got into boys.
He tried boys.
I tried boys.
Oh yes,
Yes.
Where you did where you were doing boys.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, I mean,
You
like,
experimented
it would've been-
sexually.
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
That you tried boys? What does that entail?
Well, it's on the tier list.
Well, I understand. That doesn't answer what does that mean. That just tells me that it's on the tier list.
I was awake from my
Something I-
coma for this, and I do remember that. So I wouldn't put that at
It's
S.
an S. Do you
I
try?
would keep it at B.
Hold on, you haven't even explained.
Yeah, I
what
mean,
Shy Boys
it wasn't
is.
that. It
I put
wasn't.
it at B because I mean, look at you now. You know, it's not much.
I'm gonna
has
agree with.
changed.
I'm gonna agree with B. Yeah. So next up,
No one's gonna- okay.
Christian got a mustache.
I did grow a mustache in between now and then.
Holy.
Can we put that at C tier, please?
So you don't like the
Um,
mustache?
It's not that I don't like it. It's more so that I said you should do it, and you always said no. I hate you, Jason. I would look ugly, and then as soon as a Foyd tells you to,
Mhm.
you bend over and let
Foyd
me thank
talk.
You.
You know.
Well, that's my opinion on that.
Oh, ring,
so.
ring. The Foyd's calling. Get
Yeah.
a mustache, and
Yeah.
you did.
C for Christian mustache.
Yeah.
I think I agree with that.
Above or below? Is it we?
I put him at the front of C.
Yeah.
Give him that at least.
You're better than the male loneliness epidemic. The big J, big J-E.
The Epstein files.
Epstein files.
Ah, dude, this.
See, because I guess I'll be right off the bat. Kind of mid.
it had so much potential, and then they all came out so redacted.
Yeah.
It's
So
just like-
redacted. Like nothing actually, even the names that were exposed, like nothing came of it.
We got
like,
Trump potentially sucking Clinton's dick.
Yeah. Which is like cool, but he's never gonna admit to that shit.
Never.
No. Even though he should be fine to do
I don't know. We're approaching June. Maybe he
Maybe,
says, I did it.
That's a good point.
shit. My ratings just finally dipped under 30%. Okay, guys, let's be real.
I tried it.
I try. She was big.
Monica.
Yeah, you guys are
Monica,
all,
I can see the appeal.
you guys are all wondering. Cut.
No, Epstein files. That's a fucking C, man. It was underwhelming.
Yeah. I think that, but the memes.
The memes were
I mean, it's really not good.
Like there was no memes because there was nothing to say. Everyone already
Yeah.
knows what it was.
The only real
before.
memes were like just putting his face on things.
Yeah,
And
and
Palm
fucking-
Beach Pete, of course.
Palm Beach Pete, pretty awesome.
Who I met,
Uh,
by the way.
Really?
Nice.
Holy shit.
Good job.
Yeah, he kind of what I think makes it especially so low on this list is like the fact of like grifters co-opting him as like a symbol. And like,
Yeah.
no, actually, he was like kind of cool and like kind of awesome. Like, I'm gonna wear the JE fucking monogram sweater because
Saw
that's so
that.
fucking awesome. You know what I mean? Like,
People did that. I did.
fucking Fuentes.
Nick Fuentes, yeah.
Ah, Nick Fuentes.
The Fuentes types. You know?
Mm.
Yeah, but he's like an
Another
actual
guy that
chud.
sucks dick.
Yeah. Katy Perry went to friggin' space. W for women.
I was gonna put it at F tier.
Katy Perry going to space.
This was my moment of the year.
really.
Oh yeah.
Katy Perry going to space.
No, it was pretty fucking bad. It was bad. It was a not only was it bad in terms of like, yeah, that shit was like not awesome. It also gave like an opening for people to like just shit on women entirely.
It was a big old nothing burger.
Yeah. Like
Well,
it-
I don't even know what the point of the mission was.
They
was
just went to
yeah,
space.
Yeah.
It was
It was
Blue
the
Origin,
first.
right?
Yeah, it was Blue Origin. It was like the first all-female
Yeah.
like
Voidcraft.
Yeah, for the big
Oh my god.
the first ever Voidcraft to go to space. And it just sucked because it was just like, man.
Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. I would like to put it higher up.
no,
but
but
I
like the
really
thing is
didn't
like
care.
But it painted the wrong message, and
it
now
would have
it's
been
like
cool if it was real though.
Yeah.
If it was legit. This
like
was
an
not.
actual spaceman.
so they
Yes.
basically
That's
like,
what
went
make it
into
cool.
orbit for like 2 minutes and then came back down, and it was like $1 billion or something.
So they didn't
to
even
have it.
really go to space.
No,
No, they were like passengers.
they
It was, like,
floated a little bit.
for me, it's just cooler if it was like a real mission. Like that'd be so cool. Like, yes, let's go, women. Like,
Yeah, as we will talk
Like
about
the
later.
qualified women who have earned their spot.
yes.
Yeah. So that's why I think it's fine to be an F. It's higher than ice.
It is higher than
Yes.
ice.
You know,
We can agree on that. Yeah.
but not as bad as Jeffrey Epstein.
Nah.
No.
It's worse.
And then what we might say is the progenitor of a lot of things on this list. The last podcast we did before we left, which a lot of people thought we were being silenced. Trump won a second term.
Trump won the
To
second
be fair,
term.
I don't want to get into my coma and the reasons why I was putting one, but in a way, I was silenced on
Mhm,
purpose
mhm,
by the
mhm.
Trump administration. But we're just rating Trump right now, right?
It's kind of
Trump's
just a,
second term.
yeah.
Trump's
And the-
second.
and
time.
the podcast ability and S to F. It's like what a tier list.
Yeah.
is.
I would say Trump's second term. F.
F, I think yeah, he's having a rough go at it this time around. We still got like what 3 more years of it.
He's such a isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Bro?
It feels
He's
like
just such an old. He's old. You know his butt's all sweaty. Have you thought about Trump's butt?
Why?
I'll
No,
be honest.
never.
Yeah,
Never.
This is the first time I've
And
ever. even
isn't it
thought of his
horrifying?
butt.
Yeah.
And imagine every time you see him on television, it's all you think about.
Why are you thinking about that, man?
What the fuck else am I supposed to think about?
Normal as shit.
Yeah, just
Normal
that
as
we
shit.
think
Not
about,
his
dude.
ass and how swamp ass he must be.
Dude. But it must be like,
If my swamp ass is bad, yes, obviously his has to be worse.
and you have to think about how it must hang over the legs.
His saggy ass. You think about that?
Yeah.
Wow, man.
I don't have a lot of friends.
Can we just put him at F tier and just?
Some
move
would
on?
claim that
Yeah.
his swamp ass is alligator Alcatraz.
Guys, Luigi Mangione.
Luigi Mangione, man, what a topic we missed on that.
I want to
one.
keep him at B because I think he's so hot. He's so handsome. He's so good looking. I do wish that
I
he
would
created
put this
more of
at
a wave.
A.
Yeah, I was gonna say more A.
I was gonna keep him at B because I wish it created more of a wave.
That's true. I think it's one of those things where I think that it's gone on. He's been in prison too long. I think if it had been like he got accused of it, because like obviously from the jump, like the evidence wasn't going to be admissible, but he still had to be in jail this whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see B, maybe like the top of B.
I have it at A just for the lone fact that like there was talks that like everyone in prison was like respect Luigi,
Mhm.
like that he has like cred in prison.
Yeah.
I think that's so funny.
I do remember seeing letters from him that he was like talking about getting friends and shit. On there. I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Well, we can leave him top of
We'll
B.
do top of B.
Yeah.
The rise of Polymarket, Kalshi, these prediction markets. F, bro. F.
It is an F.
It doesn't generate any good meat. Actually, is like ruined content further. It makes
Ruined
like
content. I mean, people are losing money, man. People
Yeah.
are like, economy's already bad, and people are diving further into this.
there was a recent story, which is the only reason I mean, it's not going to go to any higher, but they basically in France, they do like, basically, it's so degenerate. They do like higher, lower for the temperature that the next day will be, and you can bet on that. And someone found out because they track it from a specific airport. It's like this
Yeah.
one barometer that checks it. And they took a hair dryer and they heated up the sensor super hot, and they bet like, I don't know, 5K, and they won like 35K because it read out that it was like stupid hot in
That's
France.
crazy.
And it's like, yeah, I mean, nothing illegal.
That is so crazy.
OKC won the title.
What do you think, Jason?
I don't even know what that is.
Well, OKC, the Oklahoma City Thunder, they won the NBA championship.
Don't even know what that is.
They get to go with Epstein, I think. I
abstain
think they're
from
worse
that
than
one.
Epstein,
abstain.
probably.
It is worse than Epstein. I mean, hell of a good series, but Tyrese Halliburton, ACL broke in
Yeah.
fucking.
And
Game
with that, their
7.
dreams. With that, their
No.
dreams. Now, guys.
Hey,
6-7.
hey.
I won't lie. When it first
Yeah,
came
when
out,
it first
and
came out, you
Jason,
fucking hated
and
it.
Jason kept saying it. I hated it. I thought it was so stupid. But then my eyes got enlightened. You know, it was like, well, there's been stupid numbers forever.
Mhm.
There's been stupid numbers forever, and we've laughed at stupid shit when we were that young too.
Yeah.
I
I think it's one of those things where it was like, when it first dropped, it was like, oh, okay, it's the next meme of the month. But then it became 2 months. And then it became 3 months. And now it's been about a year. And it's still the funniest thing ever. At any time anyone says any numbers, and if you're in a room with anyone under the age of 29, and someone's like reading off like, oh, in 1967, you're making eye contact with someone. And that's just like
I think what
life changing.
I think what
To our
also
vernacular.
was fascinating about it is
Yeah.
no one realized how much 6-7 was in our
everything,
lives.
bro.
Yeah, now they
No
do.
one realized it. It was like, how the fuck does it keep happening,
Yeah.
coming up? We had no clue that we were saying 6-7 that much in our lives before, and that just opened our eyes.
So I think it's like,
That's an S tier.
Yeah.
I mean, Jason, do you even know what happens if you look up 6-7 on Google?
I'll find out later. Let's move to the next one.
Well, just
please.
look real quick. Look at it real quick.
No way! That's insane. No, that's S tier, man.
yeah. When Google pays attention, I fucking care.
Yeah.
How much more minutes we got, Keegan?
We got 7 minutes.
Okay,
We're gonna do
we got to
do a
speed
little
run the
bit of
rest of this.
speed run.
We got to speed run the rest.
Sydney Sweeney has great jeans ad campaign.
C.
Let's see why.
I didn't think it was that big.
They made too much of a big deal out of it. Yeah, it
Just-
should
I
be a
don't
C.
wear that many jeans.
Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift got engaged.
If anyone,
S tier,
anyone
S
of our
tier.
Swifties, obviously that's S tier.
Yeah,
Obviously that's
S tier.
awesome. We love Taylor
Swift.
Swift. Obviously,
T Swift, T Swift, T Swift.
Next one.
The first ever American Pope.
Let's go A tier.
That is an A tier. Let's
for
go
America.
USA.
For
USA.
Chi-Town too, Chirac.
Yeah, and
He is. Yeah.
La Boo Boos.
That's a C.
C tier.
See, yeah, I agree.
That's a
Uh,
C
yeah.
tier.
Below Epstein.
Worse than Epstein.
Yeah, worse than Epstein.
Worse than Epstein.
Better than the champion.
Yes.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
B tier. B tier.
That is a B tier.
I'm cool with
That
that.
is
Above me liking boys.
Liking
trying.
Okay.
Trying. I didn't like it. We all turned 25.
We all turned 25. Put that at F tier,
F
please.
tier
That is
below
F
Trump.
tier.
It's the worst thing that could ever
that.
happen.
All of us
Yeah.
at 25 is the worst thing that's ever
Holy
happened
shit.
to us.
Fuck it. Brain rot. A bunch of brain rot everywhere.
Dude, that's F to me.
Yeah.
I'd say F tier.
I do fucking hate
I know
brain rot,
someone's
man.
girlfriend likes the brain rot games.
Well, the game.
I think the game could have been it didn't have to ever be brain rot.
No.
What? What did I say? Oh, did you? Because I lost. But you lost.
What?
The game?
No! Why did you do that to me?
That's what you make that face for.
No!
The game was fun, but it
Yeah.
could have been with anything.
Yeah, you could have interchanged. It could have been.
Listen, if Fruits versus Brain Rot was on here, S tier.
yeah.
But Brain Rot on its own, that's an F.
The Minecraft movie. The Minecraft movie. The Minecraft movie.
Holy
The
shit,
Minecraft
that
movie.
came out.
Flint and Steel.
That's an A too,
Hey,
dude.
hey,
That's an
it
A
was
too
funny.
because the fucking movie theaters. When
Yeah.
Chicken Jockey, that shit was so
Chicken Jockey.
and the fucking theater would go crazy. People
Yeah.
were bringing chickens and stuff. That might even be S for that shit. Do you guys know?
Maybe
Ooh.
higher in A.
Let's do higher than A. I think yeah.
Next to Charlie Kirk makes
yeah.
sense.
Yes.
Yeah. The Scientology speedruns this is more recent.
I would say B.
B.
It's
Yeah.
funny.
I think it's
pretty
really
funny.
funny. I think it's funny that it just keeps happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Louvre got robbed. I don't really know about this one too well.
I
A
would
tier.
say A.
I was A
'Cause-
tier.
just because like
It's cool.
not because it was cool, but just like that it was possible.
Yeah.
That they were able to do
And it
that
was like in
so
10 minutes, right?
easily. Yeah.
It was like so
that
fast.
shit was easy.
Yeah.
That's why I think it was so cool. It's like Ocean's 11 or whatever.
It's like
Yeah.
almost,
eight.
it's almost like the Louvre deserved it for being that easy.
yeah.
And then finally, we went back to space. This is the crew that just went to the moon.
S tier. I've been
Rather
seeing a
than
lot of
moon.
their quotes. I want them at S tier. I think that
Why
it
S?
was a group of amazing people who are so insightful, who are all qualified, who are all just I think just great people. And the fact that it was possible and that we were able to do that.
But they didn't land on the moon.
Okay, well the mission wasn't to land on the moon.
But it should.
It'll be 2027, I think, their mission. It's
It
either later
should've-
this year it's land on the.
it
They have a
should've been land on
timeline.
the moon.
By 2028, I think we're building like fucking condominiums on the moon or something.
Okay.
So,
I just would have preferred if they were on the moon.
At any point did you think that they were going to land on the moon?
No, I knew that they weren't, and I was disappointed.
Okay, so why are you letting what didn't happen ruin what actually happened?
Because they should have landed on the moon.
Okay. Now let's go on to the last one.
Okay, guys.
Maybe
See,
we just.
I think we're out of time.
Yeah.
We're out of time.
We're out of time.
We're out of time. We had to speed run. We've run out of
Damn
time.
it.
The recording is over. Oh, it doesn't show it. That it doesn't. No, we didn't put it there. Keegan, exit out. Add a new category that just says Israel.
But
Ooh,
where do
but
I
where?
add it?
Fuck.
Is the top funniest?
Guys, I
Look,
don't
guys,
like Charlie
we're,
Kirk.
we're out of time, guys. We're out of time.
We're out of time.
Yeah.
We're
We're
out of
just
time.
so out of
That's
time.
it
Yeah.
for this week.
So, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Please Listen. You know, we've covered everything. Now we can move forward.
Yes.
And
Yes.
it's gonna be the world's so beautiful and bright, and the future is
Yes.
so glorious.
Yes. Here we go. I'm excited for what we have to say about future topics
Yeah.
coming up. Hopefully,
Yeah.
the world doesn't end.
Hopefully, the next thing we record, it's actually awesome in the world.
Maybe we're gonna talk about a fun story we had next week.
All right, but yeah,
Awesome.
thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and please listen next time.
Bye.